Next we have a resolution to set a public hearing to consider proposed local law number 5, quote, to amend the solid waste chapter of the code of the Village of Webster. This would be for Thursday, March 10th, 2022 at 7:05. This will be designed as designated as proposed local law number 5 of 2022, entitled "The Law to Clarify and Amend the Code of Webster as it relates to the collection of refuse."
Did you circulate the actual local law to the trustees?
Yes.
So that the actual local law is not in the packet?
Right. Wait, for which, sorry? I was trying to fix the mic.
So it is not.
It's not in.
Oh, I just put the public hearing one there.
Well, so you need to email everybody the actual local law.
Okay, sorry about
Not
that.
the resolutions, but there's one that's just the local law.
Okay, I can go get it if you want me to.
Well, no, but there's a requirement that it has to sit on the legislator's desk for 7 days before they can adopt it. So if they don't have it yet, the 7 days doesn't start to run.
Okay, sorry about that. I just
But
got that one.
You can do it by email, though. It doesn't actually
Okay,
have to be by.
sorry about that.
Perhaps Jake could summarize what the amended local law is going to
Or I can just
entail.
email it.
This is about collection of refuse. Do you have a synopsis of what it would be, Jay?
He wrote it, so.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, boy.
basically, there's a few things that we're looking to clarify in there. One of them is in regards to brush pickup. We amended a section of that to clarify the size of brush and what you can put out. And brush, we have a brush chipper. And Don pointed out when we were going back and forth on it that brush is basically small woody things that are not trees. But what we mean by brush is limbs. That's what it's commonly called. People call it an asphalt brush pickup. So we maintain that verbiage in the code. We also made some amendments to bulky items. There's opportunities now for people that have bulky items picked up, furniture and mattresses picked up. They were kind of a constant issue. So they can get those picked up relatively inexpensively, cheaper than it would cost the village to be able to do that and at low frequency that we have them. But we'll continue to pick up appliances that don't contain refrigerant, so we made that change. Also, the containers and the placement of containers, especially in a business district, where you could put a container in relationship to the sidewalk and walking path to keep it clear for pedestrians and snow clearing. I'm trying to think.
When containers can go out to the curb and when they've got to be brought back in from the curb. That was really the main impetus for amending it in the first place, because there was nothing in there. You know, you could have your garbage can sitting out at the road all the time if you wanted to, the way the existing code is written.
And one of the issues,
And then we updated it because it actually prohibits using the 96-gallon totters that everybody has now. So we need to clarify that, so they're allowed. Pretty much, yeah.
All those things that we see
the funny part, when we did it in the last one too, when we start looking at different codes, when you start to look at one of them, you're reading through it with a more critical eye, and you realize, oh, why we're changing it, we ought to update this, we should correct this, we should find it. You know, so we did it with the last couple, and it always happens, we intended to go through and make a couple simple changes and then jump into more. But it
Well, that's okay.
makes it better.
I just emailed it out.
I think it was written in like 1981 or something, and toters didn't exist back then. You know, the big things, everybody had a garbage can, and that's what it talked about. In fact, you couldn't wheel anything to the curb. It had to be carryable, is how it currently reads. go there and don't go enforcing that right now. So he could actually cite everybody in the village when he sees them bringing their toter to the curb, that they're actually violating the village's local law.
That's good.
And if it had a noisy wheel, it might be violated too.
Right.
If it was over 65, well, it could be.
Yeah, if you want to get out there before the garbage man, it might be only 50 decibels.
So this is one that really needed to be
Yes.
re-looked at.
Right. So we have a motion to establish a public hearing. And this, I believe, we mentioned, would be Thursday, March 10th at 7:05, or as close to that time as possible. I have a motion to approve resolution.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Trustee Lauer,
Aye.
trustee Lancy,
Aye.
trustee Belkane,
Aye.
Mayor Byers.
Aye.
Motion passes.